Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to be talking about something that has been a complete and total godsend to me as someone who collects Mont Blanc pens, and really I think that, if any of you guys have a Mont Blanc pen or really any sort of high-end pen, you're really going to love this. And what I'm going to be talking about is actually how to remove scratches from your Mont Blanc pen, whether it is resin like this, or celluloid, or metal, or even the high-end lacquer ones they make. And this works for Mont Blanc pens, Pelican, pretty much any of the high-end pens that are made of nicer materials. And the reason I say it's a godsend is because, first of all, we all know these things get scratched just from use, whether it's little fine scratches or those huge gouges you see, and it really just looks stupid, especially considering how expensive these pens are. And the second thing about them is the fact that I've tried, as I'm sure a lot of you guys have, a lot of different products. Best case scenario, they've done nothing at all. Worst case scenario, they've completely destroyed my pen and I've had to get them professionally redone. This stuff is amazing. I found it on eBay. It works phenomenally well, and I can't really show you guys how it works on the pen just because I'm sure you noticed it's tough to really show you guys the pens and actually see what it looks like on a camera screen. But in terms of this video, I'm just going to show you guys exactly how it works. I'll give you guys some background, and you guys can get the pen polish yourselves. I'll put it in a link down below. I'm trying to do this properly. It's actually a 3-step system, and it comes with everything here. It comes with step 0, step 1, and step 2. And it also comes with this super snazzy, it's really soft, it almost feels like down or something, polishing cloth. As you can see, I've actually washed this. I've used this a couple of times in all my pens, and each one has about 50 uses, so it doesn't seem like there's that much in here, but you only use about a drop or 2 drops per portion of the pen. So whether it's the bottom or the top, or maybe about 1 drop for this area right here. It works on the trim, it works on the actual plastic or the precious resin as they call it. It works on all of it. And the 3 steps are step 1, or step 0, it's the actual resin scratch remover, and this is abrasive, as you can see. Step 1, after you do that to remove the big scratches, is the non-abrasive resin cleaner and polish. And then step 2 is the high gloss resin glaze. So this actually removes the deeper scratches you're probably used to. And these two are pretty much a 2-step system. And what these guys do is they actually, essentially they end up polishing it to a really high shine, and they make it look almost like a mirror. You can almost see how this one looks right now. And a big reason is because of the resin glaze I've put on there. You can see how crazy shiny it is. So I'm going to show you guys how to use it. The first step is obviously you take the pen apart and you put everything out. You're going to want to just do like a very quick, gentle cleaning just to get some of the oils off and everything. Not really that big of a deal because we are using cleaners on it afterwards. And then the second one, just like that. It already looks pretty good because I've polished it before. The next step is you're going to open this guy. I've already used it, you can tell. But you're going to put literally, and I want to show you how little it is. Let me actually focus. So you're going to want to literally put... Oh. There we go. Just 1 drop. You can see how that looks. I actually put 2 drops there, but you get the point. And once you do that, you're literally just going to dab it on. You can see how much is on there already. It's almost like a deep purplish color, and it you can't really tell, but it's a really nice deep purplish color, and it smells sort of like a candy or something. Sorry, I'm hand focusing this. It's a professional camera. But so you're really just going to go and just start polishing it. You can actually hear the abrasives working, and the way it was explained to me when I spoke to them is that it's a custom-made formula specifically for this, and in actuality, it diminishes as you use it. So as you use it, the little particles are actually breaking down into finer and finer particles, and that's the big reason that you don't get any scratches or swirl marks, is because you're essentially anyone here who's had experience polishing something, you're moving from a larger grit to a smaller grit. And that's sort of step one. You can see that it's already looking, hopefully you can see, it's already looking even glossier than it was before. And by the way, this stuff is safe to use on the metal trim. Obviously it is abrasive, so you don't want to be going crazy, but it's nice to see how that works. So once you do that, I'm going to do it on just the individual parts essentially. Then you move on to step one, which is the drop's coming out. We move on to step one, which is a cleaner and a non-abrasive polish. So again, one drop is literally all you need. You can barely see it on this right there, but that's really all you need because it works on a microscopic level. It actually starts bonding with the there we go. It starts bonding with the actual resin. And you can start seeing that gloss and the shine that's starting to come up. It looks a lot better in person. I'm going to do one more drop. Like I said, it's 1 to 2 drops. So again, one small little dab. And we're going to, again, just really... You can see that little haziness that's starting to come up there. That's really all the polish you need. You can see there's actually a little bit too much near my finger right here. You can barely see it, but I can assure you that's pretty much all you need for this. Where the polish go? There it is. And you're going to flip it over and do the same thing on this side. Just like that. And then we're going to, again, just polish it off. Oh, it makes it very slick too. So again, whoa. You can see it's just looking gorgeous. And I've only done one coat of this. One coat of the scratch remover. So you can see how well that stuff works. And finally, we do the glaze, the final thing. This one, you can put as many layers as you want on it, and they've told me that because of the way it works, it pretty much just keeps building on itself. So again, barely anything, you can't even see it on there. And let me just put a heavy dab on there so you can see what it looks like when it's on there. You can see right there, we're sort of seeing a little dab. But again, oh, where'd it go? There we go. That's the dab right there. So again, you can see how much of this goes how far because you can see all of the shininess. Those aren't scratches, that's actually the polish drying on there. I'll want to again do that. And then we're going to do a final polish. And the reason I was comfortable trying this is because at least when I got it a couple of months ago, there were a bunch of reviews on eBay, feedback on eBay for this polish, and they were all saying how much they loved it. So I was more than happy to try it. But you can see there's actually a lot of dust on this now, right now, just because it's such a slick surface now that it's attracting dust. But you can see it's really just like a mirror. I mean, it's beautiful. There we go. You can see how gorgeous that looks. Hopefully that's in focus. There we go. You can see just how gorgeous this all looks. It looks like a solid piece of like a black diamond or something. It's gorgeous. So I'll put a link again down below. Feel free to check it out and let me know what your thoughts are on it. And if you have any questions, just feel free to ask them down below. Thanks. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.